Okay, hello there guys, welcome back to Isaac Mod Spotlights. Today we're re-looking, I suppose is a better way of saying it, we're re-looking at Nemesis, which is arguably, and I say arguably because it's hard for me to really give a for sure answer, but it's arguably my favorite mod ever. It's so good. Okay, so let's chat for a second. First of all, here's your seed, C7BH44P6. If you didn't catch that, then I suppose rewind the video and listen to it again. But there's a lot to talk about in a short period of time. First of all, how does this character work? We have this weird floating ball thing. She's a little bit like Lilith in a way, where we don't actually fire the tears. We're blindfolded. But we have this stupid little ball that follows behind us. And what the stupid little ball does is it allows us to pick up like little potions of sort. I don't want to call them potions, but they are kind of potions. And those give us different abilities. So as you can see, we have right now in the bottom baby drip, which is just like the basic starting item. But we'll get more wacky items as we go, and there's a lot. So like here's one right here, the Flask of Improvement. As a level 2, increases the damage of the other flask by 20%. Okay, so this on its own does nothing, but this is automatically better because of the other thing. So that works out fine for moi. If I remember correctly, this person can't pick up items, although I might be wrong in saying that. I think the active item allows us to turn items into flasks for us. They're not potions, they're flasks. Let's not be ridiculous here. It's definitely a flask. Okay. But anyway, how you guys doing? I'm doing... Yeah. I have been struggling hardcore to get Isaac working on my computer. I think I finally have it set. Usually I end up breaking this game into a million pieces due to the fact that I normally mod the crap out of it. It's just been busted, and I think it's because of my graphics card. So I go to record Isaac yesterday, and the game launches, but there's no screen, it's just black, but I can hear the intro. And once I go all the way through the intro, I can't like skip through the intro. Okay, we turn that into a flask. Broski's minigun. Oh my lord. Why did it have to be Broski? Okay. No. This is just going to increase the damage of this. So this is pretty good, actually. That works for me. I think that's pretty sick, actually. We'll see how this one goes, but we had... basically where my I was trying to run it with my graphics card as I normally do. Yeah, you know what? Let's turn that into something. What are you? Bouncing Bloodstream of Massacre. So this is just a repeated brimstone. I kind of like, as much as I'm not gonna comment on the broski part of that. I do kind of like this this minigun from hell kind of situation. I understand the brimstone is probably a better item for us as a whole, but this is pretty fun. I enjoy this right here, so we'll roll this. But I usually have Isaac running on my graphics card for straight up reasons of I get better FPS. It's just intelligent to run games on a graphics card. Etc., etc. So I had that, the D20. I would love to get a battery charge to get something out of the D20, but for right now, we will chill. The horrible right there. The knockback on this is pretty bad. I mean, it's basically soy milk with a high shot speed and pretty good damage on it. So it's hard to complain as a whole about it, but anyway, as I was saying, I usually run it off of my graphics card. It wasn't working on my graphics card, so I switched it over to my integrated graphics, and then the game launched, which was great, and I was like, okay, well, it's probably an issue with my graphics card. So then I go to record, This seems horrible. So then I go to record, and as soon as I launch OBS, everything crashes. And I'm like, okay, well, looks like I'm not recording Isaac today. So then today I went to try to figure out what the issue was. I completely uninstalled all of my graphics drivers, reinstalled them. Finally, like, the NVIDIA panel is completely different now. I think something installed wrong when it made an update. You know, I tried rolling back my drivers, that broke everything. Then I just tried, you know, completely uninstalling them, reinstalling them, and now it's like fixed. So apologies in advance if things maybe look weird in this video, because I have been basically spending the last 24 hours just crying with my computer, because I have no idea what is going on. I don't know if when I, you know, installed the Elgato software, because I've been messing with that. Yo, I kind of like this right here. Plus the damage on this is probably really good. It's 20 DPS. I just don't know if it's appearing to be larger than it is in terms of the damage. The damage is pretty good on it. It's one-shotting those guys. This is going to be a run of just messing with random things, which is what makes this so fun. So piercing and probably... Oh, yo, these are actually pretty good. And I like the Flask of Improvement because it's just going to increase the damage of our other flask here. I feel like piercing at this stage of the game could be very good, and the homing on it is nice as well. The damage is not there on this one, but you're getting some other benefits with it. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical on this one. I'm gonna roll it for a little bit, but I'm a little skeptical on this one. I think that as a whole, we can probably get something better. But anyway, as I was saying, I've been messing with Elgato software stuff because I'm trying to get, you know, set up for the Kingdom Hearts streams that we're going to be doing, which, by the way, insanely excited for. If you are not following me on Twitch, go over to twitch.tv/OlexaStream because we'll be streaming Kingdom Hearts in the soon-ish time frame. I don't quite know when yet, but it'll be soon-ish. And those streams are going to be a lot of fun. I can tell you that already. What are you? Deadly Bloodstream of Charm. It's a level 2. Good DPS on it. It's honestly very good, but I don't... Brimstone's boring, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to take this one down. We're going to give a benefit of the doubt. I kind of like the piercing early on a run, and we're going to hope that that can carry me to some extent. But yeah, basically, I've just been in eternal hell in terms of getting this game to load. And it's only this game that was having issues. I could record Gungeon fine. You know, I mass recorded Gungeon yesterday. Wizard of Legend was fine. You know, I was playing Fortnite with people. What other games did I do? I mean, I literally got my Elgato set up and working. So I was, you know, able to try out Kingdom Hearts and got that going on my computer. Like, everything was good except for Isaac. Which, you know, small problem when you got Isaac videos to record. Small problem when the only reason you're successful is because of this game. Small problem when, okay, you get the gist of the situation here. But it's all good. It's all figured out. It's working now. If it breaks in the future, then screw me, I guess. But, it's working now. And in the end, that's genuinely all that I care about. So... no reason to be concerned. Hopefully you guys are having a good one today. I woke up this morning, got myself a haircut, looking all kinds of sexy with the new flow. That's not... I hate myself when I say things like that. Oh, I like this a lot. We may lose the homing, but we have Holy Light triple shot piercing instead. And it's actually, the damage on this is very, very good. I think this was a level 3 boy. Yeah, this is a level 3 boy. So it is going to obviously be a little bit better. This is just going to be crappy. Quick Laser of Might. I do like it, but not what we need right now. We'll end up finding something ridiculously powerful by the end of this run. That's usually how Nemesis runs go. I love how transformative this mod is. I know I talk a lot about transformative mods, and how I enjoy when they take the game that I know and love and then just absolutely twist it on its side and make me have to completely change how I normally play a game. Those are the mods that I really enjoy. You know, as much as I despise doing the Ecno, the platformer mod, it was so cool because it was completely different from Isaac. You know, and that makes me intrigued whenever I'm doing a mod like that. We got an angel deal? Gonna be honest, I did not expect that. What is this? The Flask Improvement level 3. Well, that's real damn good. This is now going to be, yeah, I mean, increased by 30%. That's pretty good. We do want to get something that's going to benefit our run passively, and I think that getting Flight is that answer. Those other ones, while they would have been good on a normal run, you know, I'm never going to turn down a Trisuper Yupa. Never going to tell a lie. Never going to turn you down. Never gonna give you frowns. Get rickrolled. But we don't really have a benefit for Trisuper Yupa on a run like this. So, you know, when we have all of our items are just affecting normal, like, no items are gonna affect our tiers. It's just going to be our random flask we get. There's no reason to mess with those. You get what I'm saying here. But great mod. I mean, I really do love this mod. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's insanely difficult to lose these runs. I mean, you have to be pretty bad at the game to lose these runs, because you're going to end up getting something in here that is just powerful enough to carry you. But this is more of a thing that's an experience. I don't really like that. This is a mod that's more of an experience than it is a challenge, and sometimes those mods are okay. I don't have an issue with that. I would play the crap out of this character if it was actually in the game, and frankly, I may play the crap out of it more, since I'm kind of at a state in Isaac where I just want to play whatever with the game. You know, if that means playing mods that I enjoy playing, such as this one, and some other characters like May, or, I mean, not really Smile anymore because he's basically the Forgotten, and I would just play the Forgotten, but I do want to still play more Forgotten. So I might, you know, do a couple videos of just playing the Forgotten or something. It's definitely, you know, there's stuff to do still in Isaac, and I have a really fantastic idea that you're probably going to see next week that I've been working on a new little mini series for Isaac. It'll be about 10 episodes long, but should be a lot of fun. You know what the worst part of going and getting a haircut is? So, like, many of you have watched a stream of mine where I normally have my face cam on for the entire time. What is this? Yeah, it's like okay, but the DPS on it is horrible. This is 18.8. That other one was like 6.8. Is not good enough. Many of you have watched my streams where I normally have my face cam on. You know that I generally have, you know, I don't have Widzy long hair, but I have longer hair than the normal male in the US, at least. What are you here? Fast splash of distance. It's horrible. We're not going to take that. Ceremonial robes is great. I don't actually think that affects us. Or does it? Does that actually do anything? I don't think it does. I'm going to assume it doesn't. And then we'll just go here. But I usually have longer hair than most. Got a haircut. It's a little bit shorter. It feels good. I mean, the benefits of a haircut are you don't have to sit, like, washing your hair for 20 minutes in the shower. I mean, nobody should ever do that. But, you know, now it's just like a quick shampoo and go. There's nothing better. I know there's going to be at least one person that's like, oh, I don't shampoo my hair because it's bad for you to wash your hair all the time, so I just don't take showers. And be like, oh, okay, well, you're a loser, but that's okay. What are you? Guppy's head is okay. We're one Guppy item away from Guppy, which would obviously be pretty good for us, although I'm not actually sure it'll do anything, because I don't know if flies spawn with our weird Oculus Eye tear ball things, but I'm sure that's something we'll figure out. in due time, because the chances of getting another guppy item are pretty high here. So, not going to be a problem in the slightest. We're moving very quickly through this run, as normal Nemesis runs do indeed go. What is this? This is a level 5. What in the god sweet hell is this? Okay, yeah, I mean, it's stupid enough that I'm at least intrigued by it. Is it bad? Yeah, I mean, I think that this is horrible, but when life gives you whack, sometimes you gotta go whack right back and say, sure, I'll raise you a chaos. We really don't need Black Rune. Black Rune doesn't really benefit us because stat ups don't really do anything for us. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that many of you likely want me to keep whatever this is. I think that it's like detrimentally horrible to our run to keep this, so I will be switching back to Bariza because Bariza appears to be pretty damn good for us. I am looking for something new though, some kind of weird Tech X type thing. I know that those exist in this mod. I would love to get one of those, please. One of those. As that'd be pretty nice. The worst thing about haircuts, let me tell you, right off the bat, small talk. I'm a pretty quiet human being as a whole. What is this? It's a Tech X. Okay. I did say I wanted that. That's a boring Tech X though. So we will not be taking that. I'm a pretty straightforward, introverted human being. I don't necessarily enjoy. Sorry, I had to unprofessionally respond to a text in the middle of my recording because there's important stuff that needs to occur sometimes, and you know, me playing the Binding of Isaac is not always the most important thing, despite many of you possibly believing that. I do have a life outside of this that is more valuable than this, but not important right now. Well, I mean, it is important. I just said that, but you get what I'm saying here. I don't need to explain myself. But anyway, small talk is sucky. I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to people. You may find that difficult to believe because I talk to you every day on the internet, but I'm hiding behind a computer screen. You can't see my face. I hate public speaking. I don't enjoy it. I'm good at it, you know, and a lot of that I give the thanks to doing this. I mean, let me rephrase that. I give the thanks to doing streams. I feel like streams prepare me significantly more for doing stuff like this. What in the god sweet hell is this? I love it, dude. Honestly, there's no reason to not just go right now. This thing is sick. It's so good. Like, it's actually just an annihilating pinwheel of doom. Is there anything better than an annihilating pinwheel of doom? Okay. Splashing drip of transcendence. It seems okay. This is still, oh my lord. Okay, it's very good. Oh, I like this as well. It looks very pretty. Splatting drops of bounce. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. And then Phantom Laser of Rapidity. Okay. DPS on this is crazy good. However, no, not this one. Although this one, it splits at the end and does some good stuff. This one is way too good to pass up right now. And I think that we're going to get rid of our other one in here, the Flask of Improvement, and replace it with a more fun, like, actual weapon. Because I feel like we've lost, oh, that's pretty good, although it does nothing for us. I feel like we've lost a little bit of the charm of this mod by not having a second one to play with, because of the joy is switching between them and seeing what kind of combos you can get and use them together and do stuff like that. And I feel like we've missed out on that on this run. So I want to replace that sometime soon. But anyway, as I was saying, I am an introvert. I hate talking. And when, you know, a hairdresser's like, oh, well, how's school? How's the sky? I just, like, I'm in there to get a haircut. I'm not in there to, you know, hear about your personal life. I'm not in there to talk to you. I'm in there to remove dead pieces of you know, whatever hair is made out of, which I do know this, but for some reason the word is not coming. Keratin. I'm only here to remove dead pieces of keratin from my head. That's at least what hair is made out of. What is... I'm struggling here. Is it keratin? Look, it's been a long time since I've taken an anatomy course that covered what hair is made out of. Actually, it's been like 4 years. Hi, you're dead now. This is about to be a major rip. Yeah, I mean, that was super enjoyable. What are you? You are the splatting bauble of transcendence. This seems kind of cool, actually. So let's do this. And rock it. And see what kind of wacky stuff we can do. Why not, man? Why not? When life hands you lemonade, then, you know, take that lemonade, put it back into the container, buy some lemons, and make your own. I wonder how many bad variations of when life gives you lemons, make lemonade we can come up with in the span of the rest of the video. When life gives you limes, make limeade. When life hands you a blender and some pasta, start up a company called Smooth-A-Food. When life hands you a graphics card, make sure to update the drivers and then have everything break when you go to record videos that you need for your side job. When life hands you curved horn, wear it even though it does nothing. When life hands you a hot dog, eat it, but question whether or not it's a sandwich for the entirety of the time that you're eating it. When life hands you water, take a sip of it so you don't become dehydrated. Let's see, what else? When life hands you a pinwheel of brimstone, utilize it because, I mean, it's pretty sick. You can't deny. Yera. When life hands you Yera, dupe everything. All of the things. Remember when, like, all of the things was a meme? I worked with some people that, what is this? No, not good enough. I worked with some people that, used the all the things meme. And that's when you can tell that, like, they were around a good 10 years ago when, like, memes started. Memes have been around forever, but not under the name memes. And to be fair, I'm not positive that all the things was necessarily considered to be a meme back in the day. We've now coined this term meme to describe these graphical, funny images. What am I talking about right now? This is where you know that it's like 11 o'clock. I've already lost my mind. It's not 11, actually. It's closer to 12. I'm supposed to be meeting Widzy to do a video here at noon. It's going to be quite unfortunate when I tell him, hey, I'm on the womb 2 right now. Womb 2? Yeah, womb 2. Oh, utero 2, but what's the difference? Deadly Bloodfall Massacre. We keep on getting the same crappy brimstone. I don't want a crappy brimstone. I'm tired of crappy brimstone. I don't like crappy brimstone on a normal run, let alone on a Nemesis run. Give me weird things like pinwheels of brimstone, or, you know, Broski's minigun, legendary minigun from Fortnite. Give me that kind of weird stuff. This is about to be big rip. If I can just get this on top of him. Okay, and you're dead. Have a good life. Should we do Hush? No, we shouldn't. We're on 2 HP. It would be a suicide mission to do Hush. So I'm going to patiently and calmly not and say we did. And then this should be a very easy cathedral. I'm not necessarily thinking that we're going to lose this run. I know that we're about to go down to the chest and get ourselves 4 more flasks down there, and possibly 8 if I get this Yera all the way down there, which should be ridiculous. Yo, I think it might be time, honestly, to rock some kind of funky technology type thing. It does appear like it's Oh, it's not homing, actually. It's also not that good. I'll tell you what, the one other Nemesis run that I've done in my life was significantly more powerful than this one. Although that was Annihilation. It was significantly more powerful than this one. So maybe there are some times where you will get not as much good stuff, and that can kind of screw up your run a little bit. I still think that, like, if I rocked the pinwheel for the entire run, we'd win. It's powerful enough to do so. It was a, level 6 flask that was doing good stuff. I think that that's safe to say, but I still think this is one of those, I mean, that's actually just detrimentally bad for us, because all it does is give us a speed downgrade, but I'll take it for the spirit of the game here. But, you have to, when you play a mod like this, you have to embrace that, you know, sometimes winning isn't the most important aspect of playing a mod like this. Sometimes it's the experience of having a good time, trying out a bunch of stuff and enjoying it. You know, and I know that I'm a bit hypocritical because I say that that's, you know, part of the issue that's wrong with games like Wizard of Legend and Dungreed is, you know, you don't have the motivation to try different things because there's some things that are just way better. But the difference between, at least for me, with Isaac versus a game like Dungreed or Wizard of Legend, I'm good at this game. I've won it about, you know, 900 times in my life. I don't really need to prove at all that I don't have anything to prove. I don't need to win a game in Isaac. I've won enough. I need to do funky fun stuff in Isaac, which is trying out a bunch of different combinations of things and seeing how they interact together and stuff like that. With Wizard of Legend and Dungreed, okay, this is definitely a room that we use this in, because this is just going to make this go significantly faster, because we can just walk right in and go full on annihilate on all the people. Imagine all the people. But oh my god, what is this garbage crap we have here? It's beautiful, I will tell you. Oh my lord. It's beautiful and also kinda sucks. If we get very close to the enemy, it's pretty good. But it is something for sure. I have no idea what to actually think about this. Do. Okay, yep. You know what? I feel like I can breathe again. You just chill right there, buddy. You're doing the work of the Isaac gods here. We have 1 HP. I don't necessarily like that, but we'll figure it out. We can, Yera, we can only open up 5 of these, which is fine. And then I'm going to do that, and then we're going to see what we get here. So, quick laser X of killing. Okay, it's just a quick tech X. Damage is pretty good on it, but I don't think we need it. This I want to replace, even though it looks good. 97.1 DPS. Although this thing is still technically better. I don't know. It's okay. 19.9 times 5. That's pretty good too. I just don't know if it's great. Yeah, I mean this one here is something for sure. And this seems, oh, that's an Ipecac? Tiny planet. No thanks. I think we'll try this out. This is pretty melty, dude. I mean, this melts if you nail it just right. So I can get down with it. I'll take a little brim. Yeah, I mean, it's relatively melty. It's stupidly slow. I mean, it's a slow moving boy. Sure, yo, listen, join the party. It's a luck up. I can never sit and complain about a luck up. I would like you to give me a Spirit Heart. Okay, well, you know what? Screw you too. What is this? Flask of Improvement, level 4. It makes the DPS on this guy so good, dude. Like, it's so good. It's one-shotting. Mega fatty. If we're trying to win, we should be just carrying this. I'm going to be honest with you. If we don't care about winning, then we can carry whatever the hell we want. And I will be content. But if we're trying to win, we should 100% be carrying what we got here. What is this? This is Phantom Sticky Bomb of Rapidity. This screams Ipecac. It's not, but it screamed Ipecac. Where is this guy? 18.6 times 4, so it's about 80. A little under 80 damage. This one right now is like 500 damage. I mean, how can you not go with this? This is one of those scenarios where we're just stupid if we don't go with this. We need to... You got to go for the win at this stage of the game. And you got to go with what has brought you here, which is this crazy pinwheel of torture. This is literally symbolic of the Wheel of Isaac. We have the pinwheel of Nemesis. I might be dead. I'm not, but I almost was. So that's nice. I should realistically grab that red heart, but I think we can win without it. We are basically at the end here. Let's get this show on the road. Blue baby, show me what you're cooking up. Okay, I did get hit right there. Okay, a little bit sketchier than I maybe wanted it to be, but that's going to do it for today's episode. If you did enjoy, then as always, hit a like on the video. That was the Nemesis mod. Go check it out. Link in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.